2 years ago, I took a sabbatical for 6 weeks from the Innocence Project of Florida, and I was able to go to Spain to walk the entire Camino de Santiago from the French side of the Pyrenees all the way to Santiago de Compostela, and then all the way to the Atlantic Ocean for a total of 575 miles over 36 days of walking. The experience was transformative for me, not only because it gave me a break from work to recharge and to reset, but it also sort of invigorated my love for walking and hiking and just trekking overall. As part of my trek in 2024, we decided to build an awareness and fundraising campaign called Freedom to Walk. And the campaign followed my journey with a focus on the journeys of those who have been freed from wrongful conviction and incarceration. We know that when someone gets out of prison, it's very, very difficult after they've been in prison for a long time to transition back in a free society. And every individual, man or woman, who is a freed, wrongfully convicted person takes their own journey in freedom. And then there are those folks who are still in prison, where we're still trying really hard to free them from their miscarriage of justice, who don't have the freedom to walk. So when I walked those 575 miles, it was not only for myself, but it was in honor of all of our clients, those who've been freed and those who are still fighting for their freedom. In our inaugural Freedom to Walk campaign in 2024, we were so successful, we raised $51,000 to support the Innocence Project of Florida's work to help those who are transitioning from wrongful incarceration to free society. Those funds helped with transportation assistance and communication assistance, help with co-pays, help with rent, and help with education training so our clients can begin to build financial stability and independence as they continue on in their life as a freed, wrongfully convicted person. Again, our clients are on all different journeys. We returned from the Innocence Network conference, and a number of our clients got to go on a plane for the first time to Chicago and make a long journey by air to a place they'd never been. What we want to do is to help support our clients in all of their journeys, wherever they go, so they can express their freedom in the best way they know how. And that is the spirit of this Freedom to Walk campaign and this journey that I'll take across Spain. We are so lucky, again, to have this year a very generous match from one of our greatest supporters, Dr. Sarah H. Pappas. Her match will allow us to double your impact. So every time that you see one of my daily videos or emails from the Innocence Project of Florida or social media posts, we're going to ask you to support our Freedom to Walk campaign. And every dollar, every $10, every $100 or $1,000 that you donate is going to be doubled by Dr. Sarah H. Pappas, so we can double the impact that you'll make to help our clients have a strong and healthy transition to free society. When I walked the Camino in 2024, I walked 575 miles across Spain, and while I met a lot of amazing people and had lots of time to walk and learn about the individuals that were on the same journey as me, I did spend a lot of time by myself reflecting on my experience, a lot of things that I wanted to change about myself and ways that I could improve. And it struck me that going on long distance walks or any walking or trekking gives one time to sort of simplify their life and their thoughts and in order to focus on bettering themselves, and has a healing quality to it. And I found that from doing that walk, I was more settled, more calm, more happy. And it struck me that a focus on exercise and movement and wellness and walking, getting outside can be something so helpful for our clients, the people who we've helped free from wrongful conviction and incarceration, who themselves are trying to move through and manage through what is a chaotic world outside of prison. And so with this campaign, we're hoping to have a renewed focus on movement and getting outside so we can help our clients be able to better manage through the struggles of wrongful incarceration. Me and the rest of the staff at the Innocence Project of Florida have spent years visiting our clients during their wrongful incarceration at prisons all throughout the state of Florida. And when you go to a prison, you notice real quickly that there's not a lot of freedom of movement. To the extent our clients are even allowed to go outside, they walk in circles around the rec yard. When they walk on the compound, they have to walk in straight lines, in line everywhere they go. There is just simply no freedom. And you know, I thought a lot about that when I walked the last Camino, and I'll think about it again as I continue this freedom to walk in Spain, about how I can literally wander wherever I want. And it's an expression of freedom that our clients who are wrongfully incarcerated just didn't have, and one that our clients who have been freed will have the ability to express themselves. And so we're hoping that this can be a metaphor for what our clients can achieve as they are freed from wrongful incarceration and move on with the rest of their lives in freedom. The world is chaotic right now, and sometimes it's hard to dwell on that fact. But what's bringing me hope is that in my 20th year at the Innocence Project of Florida, we have assembled our most talented staff in the history of the project, great lawyers and investigators and paralegals and intake staff who are helping us find and free individuals who are wrongfully convicted, 2 unbelievable social workers who are helping our clients with their transitions to free society, and our foundational support team that is helping to raise awareness about wrongful convictions and help us develop the resources so we can fulfill our mission. I'm so hopeful for the future and all the success that we can achieve together, not just the folks who work at the Innocence Project of Florida, but all of you who support our work and will continue to support this campaign and our work in the future. Together, we can make it happen. We can achieve success and justice for the wrongfully convicted.